she's just so much lighter out here. Don't be looking at my hand like you're trying to bite it. Bon appetit. Look at those freaking teeth. Big old Gaboon Viper. She's just such a sweetie. They are high, whoa! They are high maintenance. So this is where we want to be with our monitors. These mangs are so freaking rad, dude. These guys are sexually dimorphic, so you can tell the sex by their colors. You come here, sweetheart. Ah, God. That is a freaking smoker, dude. Hello, Gary. Hey, sir. Let's show everybody your neck real quick. Come here, dude. Come here. Let me show everybody. Let me see. Come here. Come on. Dude, let's go. Come here. Please. Please, please, please. What's up, guys? How do you freaking do? It is insanely hot out here. And dude, summer just got started. It's insane. Like literally, we had a couple days last week where it was like 107, even 110 degrees. It was absolute insanity. It's kind of concerning with all my animals that I have outside, even though that they're farm animals and these animals are used to living outside. You know, obviously they live in hot places where they come from, but holy cow, guys, I feel terrible for them. So what I've been doing is I like to hit my sprinklers on. I have a whole sprinkler system throughout the whole property. So I've been putting the sprinklers on a lot for the emus. The emus freaking love it. They just sit down, they let the sprinklers hit them. Right, Gary, you like that?
Are you very hot, sir? Let's start today's video with some sprinklers, dude. We gotta do that.
And we got a lot of things to just take care of over here today. Figured let's make a little day at the ranch vlog video. I'm working on making this a non-profit also. So that way we can, you know, start doing donations and people can come bring supplies and do volunteer work and all that other stuff. It's just a long process, but I'm working on it right now. I got a little sprinkler that I can hook up to the hose actually. So I'm gonna go grab that and set it up for the emus so everybody can kind of chill out a little bit today. There we go. So yeah, I guess this works for now. Thank God I just picked this up at Home Depot. We had to go get some mulch. So this will kind of cool down the macaws and stuff, even though they're in the shade. The emus are over there. We'll figure it out here in a minute. Oh, you found the sprinkler already, huh? Nice and wet. Look at that. You're nice and wet and cooled down, Otis? Good. The birds are liking it too. What are you doing? Hey, what the heck are you doing over there? That's not your food. Come over here, sir. All right, so now I gotta feed the tortoises and feed Chaka's crazy butt. And then this week, we're gonna wake up real early, think on, so I have to tattoo Tuesday, Wednesday, I think Thursday. We're gonna go pick up some talent to come help us build this whole aviary section. And then another one of my friends is gonna come over and help us run electricity out there so we can put all the heating elements and all that. And it's almost hurricane season also. And I'm so freaking scared. I'm not gonna try to jinx myself right now, but it's honestly the scariest part of the year living down here in South Florida is having animals outside and then hurricane season. And just, I don't even wanna think about it. Hey guys, come out of your lair. Yes, let's go. Come on, big girl. Got some food for you right there. Of course, I ran out of tortoise chow. We gotta go to Red Barn and grab that later. Always out of food over here. Hey guys, come on out. Eat some food. Harriet, how are you, sweetheart? We got some watermelon, we got some romaine. We got our big male redfoot right there. He's got his 2 females still in here. Look how beautiful these freaking guys are. And honestly, guys, they've probably dug holes and laid eggs, and I have no idea. Who knows? One day we might come out here, and there's gonna be some baby redfoots in this enclosure, and we have no freaking clue. These guys are so cool, though. I love them. And then Chevy is still at Sam's house. Hopefully, so yeah, today is Sunday. Obviously, by the time you see this, it's not gonna be Sunday. Tomorrow's Memorial Day, so the vet's office is probably gonna be closed also. So hopefully Tuesday, Chevy's gonna get his x-rays done, and then we'll really have a better understanding of what is going on with Chevy, because it's very concerning. I love Chevy. He's just growing massive. Another good thing about that whole situation is Sam pretty much confirmed that Chevy is a boy. And then Harriet, because we got him at the same time, Harriet right here very well could be the female because they were the same size when I got them. She's growing a lot slower. They eat the same thing. So probably got a pair, which is freaking awesome. Even though I'm probably not gonna be able to breed them in my lifetime, it's gonna be up to Ryder. Ryder's gonna be breeding Aldabra tortoises. Got a nice watermelon for you guys too. Look at that. You guys are already down on that. Got a couple bananas. Put some bananas on there for you. Delicious, delicious. Hell yeah. Love watermelons. Great source of water and vitamins and all that good stuff. Once we redo this area, we're gonna be building concrete shallow water dishes for everybody too. But once this is all like situated better, I'm actually looking, maybe you guys even know, if you live in the area or you have like a good source for like large rocks, I need a couple truckloads of those big rock boulders because we're gonna get rid of all this wood stuff, all this temporary wood situation that I had going on, and we're gonna just outline everything in big rock boulders, kind of how like McCarthy's Wildlife has everything set up. Just a nice natural look. I don't want like man-made enclosure looking things for the tortoises. Build a fence with the rocks and then fill in everything with sand, because obviously these guys love sand. Sand is the best for them. So it'll just be a nice natural area for them. And that way when it rains, this is kind of like the divot point of my property. A lot of water collects here, which is decent because they like to soak in the water sometimes. But building it up with the sand will kind of make everything kind of flood outward, and then water won't collect in the actual like exhibit part, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna build out some lockout heat boxes, so that way in the winter time we can lock everything inside. They can't come out and get cold. There we go, join the gang. So yeah, see, we got the 3 Redfoots. We got Mr. Lego Man right there. And then I don't know if you guys remember that other little sulcata that we had. It was probably like a 10-inch sulcata, nice round dome, super healthy, that somebody donated over here. I actually gave him, Corey really wanted a tortoise. One of my friends found a sulcata, released it back into the wild because he found it in the wild and thought that he was finding a wild tortoise, which was not the case. So I made him go back and find the sulcata, and he actually gave that one to his daughter, and Corey was all butthurt about it because he really wanted one. So I ended up giving that one to Corey. And Corey set it up at his house in the backyard, and Corey loves it. He named it Mr. Speedy. So he's living his best life also. Rasta Rich, how you doing, dude? Hey, Mr. Rich, wanna say hi to everybody? No? Alright, cool. See you later. Chaka! You got freaking yogurt all over you, dude! You crazy ass animal! Dude, look how big he's getting. He's growing so fast now that he's like a teenager about to reach sexual maturity. He's almost a year old. He turns a year old in July. And he's just gaining weight. He's a nice thick boy, super healthy. He's so freaking awesome. And hopefully he keeps this demeanor. He's very, very sweet. He's obviously a little bit on the food aggressive side, which is typical for a Coatimundi. But this guy is just, he's so sweet, dude. And then hopefully this week we're gonna have the aviaries finally done now that we're getting back to the grind. And he'll have a nice big enclosure. He'll have a nice play area that's gonna be 8 by 8 by 10. And then we're gonna build another like a mother-in-law suite house, so to speak, a whole nother outdoor area that he can go through the cage and go in his little hide box, where we'll have a heater for the winter, nice little bed in there for you to sleep all cozy at night. We might have to make it elevated. These guys like sleeping elevated. He always sleeps at the top of his cage. But you're sweet. I'm gonna let you eat. Okay, I'll put you back. Before we go in the snake room, we're gonna feed the monitors. Bruce, chill out. Do not need any bites from you, my dude. Give him a bunch of chicken gizzards. Ew. Just use my hands. That's gross. Yum yum. Bon appetit. Look at those freaking teeth. Holy crap. Ooh.
Definitely a hospital trip.
100% hospital trip. I don't want no part of that. We'll enjoy it from a distance, Mr. Bruce. Look, dude. Go over there. Go over this way. This way, dude. Come over here. Eat. Come on. Keep going. You smell it? There you go. Look how big he's getting. Look at that. Compared to my hand. He's just growing like a freaking weed out here. The reason why Bruce isn't in his other cage, even though it's temporary before we build him the big one, we have to replace. Remember, I fell through the bottom of that cage. So I got some leftover plywood from the Vision order, we're gonna use that plywood to redo Bruce's cage soon. So stay tuned for that. That way we can move Bruce back over to his enclosure. Butters, we're moving into the snake room, so that way we can do one-on-one training with him every single day and have him be nice and sweet like his girlfriend is now. And then that black dragon that I got from Chandler, we're gonna move him outside because he's a freaking lunatic. So we're gonna have him outside. He's probably not ever gonna chill out. Yeah, we're just gonna resituate the lizards a little bit better. And then eventually over here, this is where I want the monitor area. So we're gonna have monitor cages here. I want them more on the inside of my property, not the outside of my property, because I don't want any funny business happening out there. Even though I have cameras everywhere, we're gonna keep all the cream of the crop stuff on the inside of my property. So this will all be monitor cages. And then Gianna, hopefully, is coming over later this week also. Maybe I have a day off. Gianna's gonna come. We're gonna get rid of some of these chickens. If you guys are local and you're interested in any chickens, hit me up, please. Because we're gonna downsize a lot. All these adult chickens are probably gonna get rid of like 80% of them. I'm gonna keep like maybe 4 or 5 hens and 2 roosters. So everything else we're gonna get rid of. John's gonna help me do that this week. We're gonna build another chicken coop. And then we're gonna redo that whole area. I'm gonna get an excavator back out here. We're gonna get rid of all that pea rock, pull up all those railroad ties, and we're gonna situate that for Cammy, my big Asian water monitor that's inside the snake room. And she deserves a big, awesome, amazing enclosure. And I'm gonna use one of those 300-gallon tubs over there, like I have the small alligators in. We're gonna set that up. We're gonna build a filtration system and everything for Cammy. So that way she just has a nice, big, beautiful pond, lots of tree branches and stuff. That's gonna be a perfect cage for her. Hi, guys. Got some Timothy for these guys because they love it. Put it in this trough right here. There you go, guys. Remy, come on, baby. Let's go, Rem. Nice. Well, they like to stay in the shade. Thank God that this area over here is nice and shaded, because they could just cool off underneath the trees over here and stay underneath this thing. Works out perfect for them. The gator pit's right here, see? So what we're gonna do is this little well pump right here. We gotta clean out this whole area. We're gonna do a video of that soon. We're gonna build a little playground for the goats to climb and, you know, sleep in and do their thing. They love that sort of thing. All these freaking cinder blocks that are scattered all over here. We're gonna have to build another well house. My well guy's gonna come put another pump in there. We're gonna run a line straight to the gator pits, because the gator pits are gonna have drains on the bottom and then 4-inch PVC that go up through the ground. And then I have a pump, like one of those big Harbor Freight pumps for ponds. We're gonna make a pump house over on the corner here. That way, whenever we need to drain out the pond, which we're gonna probably do once a week, start the pump up. It'll pump everything out to the outside of my property, pressure clean real quick, fill it back up with water right from the well right here, which will be perfect. And then I'm gonna set up a couple little sprinklers over here too, so that way we can sprinkle this whole pasture and water that daily. Not only water it, but the animals love the water too, especially Remy. Cows are used to going into little ponds and getting in the water to cool off. These summers dude, winters are getting colder, summers are getting hotter, and it's kind of freaking scary to think about, dude. I want to make sure all my animals are very comfortable. My mom actually just sent me this link yesterday. They're like these big fans that you see at Disney World with spray systems on them. So all the enclosures, like Chaka's cage is gonna have one. Probably where the chickens are, that's gonna have one. So that way they have nice big fans that spray water, keep all of our animals nice and cool over here. It'll be great. So just got lots of things to do. What are all you guys doing? Just look at that little baby. She's getting so big. That's one of the babies. That's Mama Boots. Right there. Mama Boots, that's her baby. She's got little boots on too. She's got more shoes than boots. It's kilo time!
What's going on, YouTube? It's kilo time.
Are you ready?
Super ready.
Bro, look at Brandon's hairdo lately. That thing is wild, dude.
Getting a cut soon. It's in the awkward phase.
You don't look like Abe Lincoln anymore,
Not
though.
anymore, no.
Not really.
I've not seen that comment lately.
Yeah,
I saw Chewbacca, though.
Chewbacca?
Yeah, you liked it, too.
That was a horrible Chewbacca. I'm not very good at making Chewbacca noises. Okay, anyways. He's gonna get out, Kilo. Right, meow. So, we're gonna move a bunch of stuff Probably, yeah, we're gonna put mulch in here too. We're cleaning a bunch of cages out today. Everything needs some new substrate. It's time to freshen up everything. Like Alexis needs everything. The Mangshans need new mulch. We're gonna kind of situate this. We're gonna pull all the exo stuff, all the Exoterra stuff. We're gonna pull out of that because we're gonna get that ready. Hopefully start doing that maybe this coming month, you know. We're gonna get this. This is gonna be sick, guys. Waterfall in there. Oh yeah. All right, so let's get Kilo out. He doesn't have a light in his cage right now because he kind of screwed that up. Maybe we'll put the light back in there today. I think I have some great stuff in the shed, so we can kind of like put some great stuff up top so that way Kilo can't lodge himself up in that vision lip. Pain in the butt. So let's get Mr. Kilo out. He just ate a medium rat the other day, so he's been eating some really good meals, looking nice and thick and beautiful. Oh yeah, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Sick. Hell yeah.
I love the snake.
Dude, he's so rad. Alright, so put him in the snake
shit.
holding receptacle. Holy crap. That was close. Close, close, close. I got too close.
Double cameras at this point.
I'm worried about filming. Now where Kilo's head is. There we go. Wow. Alright, so now we're gonna get this cleaned out. Look at that. So we ended up, I just reconnected his heat light. So that way at least he's got some light in his cage. Looks a lot better than not having nothing. Let's go ahead and get him out there, Mr. Chewbacca, and then we're gonna get Gabby out. See how he's doing. Sweet. Kilo, dude. What's up, bro? How's it going, my dog? Ooh, careful there. Careful there. Using that hook. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard, huh? Ooh, that was real close, Brandon. Too close for comfort. There we go. Let's get this little guy out of there. There you go.
Oh, good.
Not bad. You didn't get bit. That's the name of the game. You owe me a Coke. Alright, so this is the cage that the false water cobra was in. Careful, you got that stuff right there. We're gonna move some things around. And we gotta move things around anyways because I just reapplied for my Venomous permit. Cammy is trying to escape right now. Good thing she can't. I'm gonna feed her in a second. Venomous permit is being renewed. So that means Eric, my officer, is gonna have to come out to the property and check out the snake room, do an inspection. So we're gonna move around some snakes to where we want them to be permanently, or at least for now. And then we gotta relabel and do all new pictures on whatever cages that we move. Actually today what we're gonna do too, since we're putting mulch and everything, these Gila monsters,
You can see are just so dusty and just they look like crap and they make an absolute, look at this. We just cleaned this cage out the other day and it's already a freaking disaster because of this sand.
and even though, you know, a lot of people keep saying with their Gilas, it just makes them look like the crap. They're just get that sand dust all over them all the time. I want them to be nice and pretty and clean. And that way, the freaking mulch, the contrast will be better. Yeah, we're putting them back on mulch today. I don't care. So this is my female juvenile false water cobra. That is a visual lavender, obviously. We got rid of a few on Morph Market already. We have some of the regular hypos and a couple 100% lavenders on Morph Market right now. Sending some of them out on Tuesday. This is my visual lav. And I'm just gonna keep my visuals. Super bummed out about my European hypo that died that I got from my buddy Steve, but these visuals are just so freaking beautiful, and I'm pretty sure I got this visual from Steve as well. And then we got the two bigger ones down here, which we're gonna put new mulch in those cages today. We'll take them out and show you guys what they're looking like. That female's getting massive, but these visual lavenders are just so freaking cool. I already am a huge fan of false water cobras. I love them. They're great snakes, especially for people that want to train for venomous snakes. This is a great starter. Just don't get bit. They're aggressive, not aggressive. They're food aggressive, okay? They're very defensive. They hood and they get all crazy and they get all bitey sometimes. But once they're out of the cage, They calm down and they're just these super placid, beautiful animals. Just look at the freaking color on these guys. They're so pretty, dude. I love these snakes. So we just got her a new enclosure, all nice and clean and set up. We got some fresh mulch. We got a nice little high box in there and a big water bowl for her because they love to stay in the water. This will be great for her for now, and then eventually we'll probably move them into some 5-foot visions. This is cool. So now we got this done. Next up is Gabby. Let's get you some mulch, sweetheart. This stuff is just dry and not really holding the humidity the way that I would like to for these Gabbies. The visual albino and the het albino we're probably gonna leave on it just for like pest purposes. I'm just scared to use Home Depot mulch on a $50,000 snake, you know what I mean? So we're gonna keep that on the safe side. But then Gabby, she's been on mulch. We had her on cypress mulch for a long time before in the past. So we'll just go ahead and put her back on there. Look how pretty she is. She's such a freaking awesome snake, dude. Look at big old gaboon viper. She's just such a sweetie, right? Sweetie, quote unquote. Let's go ahead. Snake receptacle. Let's put her in there. Look how beautiful those colors are, especially against the black. So freaking pretty. Might be hard to see in the camera, but she's got pinks and like lavender colors and that beautiful peach. Such a beautiful snake. All right, let's go ahead. Puffy and Puffy. Let's get this thing cleaned out and looking right. Gabby, let's put you back. Look how beautiful that cage is. Looks so good. I like having her on mulch just because it's like a darker bottom, you know? That way you can really appreciate her light colors. Look at that. Look how good that looks. There we go, sweetheart. Keep going in there. There we go. Keep going. There we go. Look at that. That is freaking beautiful. Alright, so now, the part that I'm not really looking forward to, we gotta get these snakes out. This snake is crazy. You'll see how defensive these guys are here in just a minute. So let's lock that. This cage is filthy! Only thing about false water cobras that I do not like, love everything else about them, but they're just very messy snakes to take care of. Obviously, colubrids have a very fast metabolism and they poop like crazy. You feed them, they poop the next day. False water cobras love being in their water bowls. They poop all in their water bowl. They fling crap all over their cage. Look how much of a mess this cage is. It's freaking crazy. That's the only downside about these guys is they are high. Whoa! They are high maintenance. And you can see she is just freaking crazy. Hey, relax. God, they're so fast. Look at that hood though. That's their false hood. Not a real hood. They don't hood up like regular cobras. They just kind of like to flatten out like this. Look at this. Beautiful though. Look how beautiful this freaking snake is. Let's just get her to calm down real quick. There we go. Now she's being a little bit better. Another cool thing about these snakes is they're no longer on the venomous list in South Florida. So you can take these snakes outside and really appreciate their colors because they're beautiful outside when you get that natural sunlight on them. Should we do that right now? I guess we should. Let's go outside. Snakes outside. So cool. Look at that. It's crazy. Like even in the light inside, she's just so much lighter out here. Don't be looking at my hand like you're trying to bite it. I am not food. Did you see how much she's calmed down though? You saw, that's a feeding response. When she's in the cage like that, it's literally just feeding response. Purely that. She is a sweet animal. She's not trying to bite me or attack me or be crazy at all right now. She's back to being nice and chill. That's how these snakes are. Very defensive inside their cage. Obviously, she's used to me opening up her enclosure, putting food in there, so that's what she thought was just happening right now. That's why she came flying out. But now you can see, she's just being sweet. Your beautiful, beautiful self. Look how pretty that freaking snake is. She is super rad. And what's cool about this one is she doesn't really have too much of a pattern. She's pretty, oh, she's almost patternless. There's like no actual pattern right there. The only pattern that she has on her is right here on top of her head. So cool. I don't want to let her go though, because she is fast as crap. Even though I could probably catch her. I'm not even going to do that. It's probably 100+ degrees out today. It is insanely hot. As soon as you open up that door, walk it out of the AC, you get punched in the freaking face by the heat. It's crazy. All right, let's go clean your cage and get everybody else situated. So this is Samson, the male.
think he's a little worse too.
He's worse?
Yeah.
Oh god, great. Wow! He looks like he's in shed. No, he is in shed. Come here, dude. Now he has more of a pattern, you see? Oh my gosh. Relax. See how he has like saddles on his back? He definitely has more of a pattern. And he's smaller because he's a male. The males do not get as big as the females. The female false water cobras can get upwards to 8 feet. They get nice and thick. The males stay around 5 to 6 feet. A little bit smaller. But still, nonetheless, absolutely beautiful animals. He's in shed right now, so you can't really see too great. He's probably gonna try to bite me, possibly. Yeah, he hasn't really taken any strikes. He's not that bad. Just want to be careful. My buddy got envenomated by a false water cobra last week. I thought he got bit by a monocle. He sent me a picture of his hand. His hand was gigantic, 3 times the size that it normally should have been. My buddy Johnny Venom. I'm sure some of you were following him online. Johnny's awesome.
Looked like his whole arm was swelling too.
Dude, it was crazy. Now he's nice and chill. So we're gonna keep them separated. I'm gonna put him away in something real quick. We're just gonna bang out both these cages together. All right, we ended up putting them together just because the male is significantly different. Look at that. So now you can see the side-by-side comparison. You see how just like he's got like a dark pattern and she has like a very like light, almost no pattern. So let's go ahead and grab our male Samson. Oh. Put him in his nice clean enclosure. There you go, sir. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then you, Delilah, how are you? You can go in here. There we go. Very cool. Gotta order some small rats for them this week. I ran out of rats last week, so they skipped a meal. But Wednesday, everything comes back in, so get them nice and get them a good meal this week. Bada bing, bada boom. Lock and secure, lock and secure. Alright. Alexis! Time for you to get some new mulch there, sweetheart. Hey. No? You want to smell my hand first? Hey, how are you? See how you're gonna act today. Hey. Look at this, guys. How cool is that? She's just getting so great. I love it. So now that's the whole goal, what I said in the beginning of this video, how we want to move Butters inside. So that way, the reason why she is like this now is because she sees us every day in here taking care of the animals. We let her come out of the cage and eat. So she just has been calming down so much more. And as you can see, this is where we want to be with our monitors. You know, Cammy, she's a little defensive right now because she's in that smaller vision. I want to move her out into the chicken coop like I said. That way we can just work on trust exercises with them. So that way Cammy will be nice. The only reason why she's so defensive is because she's in a small vision. She feels like she's cornered, you know what I mean? When she's out in the room, she feels much more comfortable and she's a lot easier to work with. Same thing with you, right? You're much more comfortable now and we love that, right? We got Brandon to thank for this one. Brandon really put in the work with her and got her just super nice and chill like this. So we're gonna take her out, we're gonna put her in this little holding receptacle right now. And we're gonna give her some nice fresh mulch. And then once we're done with this cage, we're gonna move on to the mangs. Alright, so let's get her put in here. Here you go, my dear. Right in here. Let's get you down there nicely so you don't freak out. Nice and easy. Cool. Look how beautiful she is. So pretty, dude. Alright, let's get to cleaning. We're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone right now. So while Brandon is doing Alexis's cage, we are going to go in here and I'm gonna do the main cage while he's doing that. So I'm just gonna carefully remove. Yeah, there's no real careful way to do this. Like this. There's actually this company that is sending me these suction cups. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother doing that. That's too dangerous with that snake right there. This company though is sending me these suction cups for glass. They're like automatic suction cups. They're battery powered, so instead of pumping it, you just stick it to the glass and it battery operated does the suction. So that's gonna be really cool. Definitely for taking out some of these bigger panes of glass, especially these panes. These panes are very heavy, so having some two nice handle suction cups even moving around glass enclosures, you know, you can suction cup it to the sides. That way you have a better leverage to lift things. I'm really excited about that. They should be here this week. So let me go ahead and grab a snake hook real fast. I want to grab, always get the right snake hook. These snakes are more slender body, so I like to use the smaller hook. That way it's a little bit safer. So let's go ahead, grab these guys. We're gonna feed them again tonight. I've been feeding them quail more often than we were doing the rats, just because they readily take the quail. Look at this, look at that freaking snake. These mangs are so freaking rad, dude. They're getting some good size too. Once they go in this bigger cage, they're just gonna go through a crazy growth spurt. And these guys are gonna get massive. I can't wait to set up this enclosure. I have a bunch of grapevine in my shed that we've been waiting to do this enclosure with. So we're gonna have a really cool perch system, a nice branch, several branches actually, that go all the way, the whole length of this enclosure. We're gonna attach it to the sides. So that way, hopefully, they will perch right on the middle. And then you guys can come do tours and just see them beautifully, and they won't be hiding like this. Even though they're pretty out in the open for the most part right now, but sometimes they hide and they're hard to see. But yeah, look how much bigger that they have gotten. So cool. So let's go ahead. We're gonna put, that is the, pretty sure that's the male. And we have a female right here. How you doing, sweetheart? She's looking nice and thick. She's got really good scale separation, so she's got great body weight. I just want to keep my eye on that receptacle behind me. Make sure that her head is going in the other direction. Get her out nice and slowly. Watch your footsies, Brandon. Here we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this loop right here. Watch that foot. There we go. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Get the back end of her. There we go. Look at that. This is the female for the size she's getting. I'm gonna gotta watch my 6. Alright, so let's go ahead, get the female in here with her boyfriend. Look at that. Look how pretty those freaking snakes are. And now you can see side by side difference. These guys are sexually dimorphic, so you can tell the sex by their colors. You don't have to probe them or anything. So the males have that brighter green, which is this guy right here, and then the female is the one that's on top. See how she's got this like darker coloration on her? Very, very cool. Hey, what the heck is going on here? Kimmy? Should have put the lock on. Come here, sweetheart. Ah, God. All right, let's go. We gotta get you back in. Come here. God, her nails are so crazy. Hey, come here. Relax. Holy crap.
She whipped the shit out of me.
Her nails are so nuts. God. Alright. Back to work. Mangies. Put them back. Hey guys. Alright, let's see. Grab this female. There we go. Whoa, the male came out too. Alright. Sneak around there. Look how beautiful this enclosure looks now. So we got fresh mulch in here, and then we gave it a nice proper soak. Just sprayed everything down to bring that humidity up. Go over here, get my boy. We're doing a live video tonight. By the time you guys see this video, it'll already be done and over with. But we're gonna feed these guys on the live stream tonight. So let's go ahead and get him in here. Let's get you crawling up there too. Here we go. Beautiful, dude. I love these freaking snakes. That coffee on the end of their tail. See that? So cool. Come in here. Here you go. Enjoy your new, fresh, clean enclosure. Alright, let's put Alexis back. And then we gotta start doing, gotta get that albino out, the head out, do the beadeds and the Gilas. Looking pretty good in here. Hello, sweet girl. Hello. How are you? So cool, right? You're awesome. Let's put you back. Look. Nice clean water bowl for you to poop in. Go right ahead. I'm sure you're gonna be probably pooped in this freaking water bowl before we even finish this video. There you go. Nice and fresh for our little girl. Beautiful. Find a lock real quick. Let's start this. Let's go ahead and get out my most expensive crazy snake. My visual albino gaboon viper. Now we're gonna do this quickly because he is kind of crazy. So we're just gonna go ahead, put him right down there, move him over so I can safely just grab some poop. There's only one poop pile in here, perfect. Not very dirty at all. Go ahead, move his hide box a little over here, give it a little fluff jobby. Boom, boom, boom. This water bowl we just changed out, so we're gonna move the water bowl to the right side where I like to keep it. I like to keep the water bowls up front to the right, so that way if you need to just do like some quick refills, you can just crack open the glass safely and fill up the water bowl with the jug. Look at this guy. He is getting thick. Look at that. Woo! So let's go ahead. Carefully get him into the freaking thing. I hate doing this with him. He is a hard snake to ride a hook. He does not like the hooks at all. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Look at that freaking snake, dude. Let me get a good shot real quick. Oh yeah, look at that bad boy right there. That is a freaking smoker, dude. Holy cow, man. What a badass snake. Look at that pattern. Alright, let's get out the head. Still mind-blowing that I own that animal. It's just crazy to me. So cool. So let's get out the het albino. We gotta scrub this hide box. Looks like there's poop stuck to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and carefully lift this out like that. This out nice and safely. Ooh, that thing is hot for me, and there's a freaking heat light. So put that right here. Let's go ahead and get this guy out. This girl, actually. This is the female, 100% het albino. She's gonna make us some babies. We're just gonna go ahead and put her right like that. Go ahead and grab this. Get the poop out of there. Also has nice fresh, no, we're gonna freshen up this water bowl also. This one we didn't scrub the other day, so let's get that nice and fresh. Bada bing, bada boom. Give this a little fluffy fluff, because when they go around the cage, they kind of compact everything down. So go ahead and make that look nice. Bada bing, bada boom. We can clean these up, put her back. Go ahead and put her back. Now I just noticed, now that it's summertime, this room gets hotter. We gotta pump the AC and cool it down. These cages, I feel like, are getting a little too hot for them. So what we're gonna do is, just because the ambient temperature stays kind of perfect for them, I'm gonna switch these bulbs to UVB bulbs right now. So that way these cages kind of cool down a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and switch these guys out right now with these awesome UVB bulbs that I got from Exoterra. These things are really cool. There we go, much better. So we got the LED hooked back up. I had to rewire this. So now the heat is off of the gaboons because it was getting in the 90s in here. Not good. We want to keep these guys at like 80, 85. They do not need a lot of heat. And then the Gilas and beateds, we fixed the lights on these guys also. Somehow they got disconnected on the sides. We fixed that issue. So we're gonna take the beateds out right now. Take the Gilas out as well. We're gonna bathe the Gilas and get them looking proper. Clean all that freaking sand out of there because I hate it. And then, yeah, everything should be looking pretty. We're gonna get these guys looking good. Give the Gila monsters a bath. You guys ready for a bath? She's ready. Look at her. Look how gross that is with the sand. Ugh, I hate it. Here we go. Everybody's clean. Got fresh mulch. I just put some water on these guys, gave them a little bit of a scrub down so that way clean off all that freaking sand dust. Look how fat Sheila's tail is. Look at that. That thing is a monster. And that's her boyfriend. All right.
What's his name?
I don't think he has a name. We're gonna name it on the live video today. That's what we're doing. And that is it, my friends. If you stuck around this long, appreciate you. Today's been a long video. We had so much stuff to clean and take care of in here, but we got it all done. We didn't do the racks yet. We gotta clean some rattlesnake racks. We're gonna do that on our live video today. I'll see you guys on the next one. We're gonna try to get back to doing a live video at least once a week here in the mid-afternoon, so that way you guys can catch it after you get off of work, probably after 5 p.m. or something Eastern time, something like that. We gotta figure it out. Till next time, appreciate y'all watching. God bless. Love you guys. Appreciate it. TylerNolanTattoos.com for all your merch. Go support your boy, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.